This is State of Michigan versus Tabitha Ming, case 24058700201. Today is the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Murphy on behalf of the people, P83362.
And good morning, Judge David Cripps, P34972, appearing on behalf of Tabitha Ann Ming, who's joined us by Zoom from the Wayne County Jail.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Cripps. Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Ms. Ming, could you state your name for the record, please?
Tabitha Ann Ming.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Ming. Today is the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Bond is set intentionally unaffordable. Mr. Cripps has the bond.
Judge, the bond, as you mentioned, is $500,000 cash surety and is unaffordable for my client. She resides at 15090 Whitcomb in the city of Detroit. A very compelling issue here is that she has 4 children who live with her at home, and she has nobody else to take care of them right now. Her father is temporarily taking care of him, but he has a full-time job and can only do it on an emergency basis as he's doing right now. She has a job at Family Dollar where she's a field specialist, so she has a nice job there that she hopes not to lose. We know this is a tragic accident that occurred here. I have been informed, but that the driver of the motorcycle is deceased. However, as I understand that I haven't seen discovery, but I've seen a couple of photographs provided to me that shows that she was taking a left-hand turn when the motorcycle plowed into the front of her car. So it's a pure accident that occurred here, but unfortunately there's alcohol charge tagged with it, and that's why she has these high charges. Judge, she has been in therapy. She's been in for some psychological issues that she has. We know there has to be a bond. We're asking for a 50,000, 10% home arrest alcohol GPS tether. So at least she may not be able to work, but she'll be able to take care of her children. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Cripps. Ms. Murphy has the bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, in regard to this particular incident, the people are concerned that the defendant poses a risk to the community. There is a prior OWI, and there appears to be an issue with the defendant drinking and getting behind the wheel. And of course, here we have someone who is now deceased and someone else who is, from what I've been told, severely injured. To my understanding, that individual has a shattered pelvis. Furthermore, in the investigator's report, it indicates that approximately 3 hours after this incident took place, the defendant blew a .302 and a .301, which is remarkable. That causes great concern in regard to community safety. That is a remarkably high blood alcohol content, particularly for 3 hours after this incident, where someone ultimately ended up dead and someone else, again, severely injured. So if the court is inclined to lower the bond, people would be asking still for a high cash bond.
Judge, there has to be a bond, I understand, but it shouldn't be a punishing bond. And if she's confined to home along with the alcohol tether, I don't think she would be a danger under that situation. She has no prior felony record.
All right. Hold tight. All right, I've had a chance to review the investigator's report as well as hear arguments on behalf of Ms. Ming as well as the people. This is an absolute tragedy. And furthermore, it sounds like there was alcohol levels, high alcohol levels involved in this situation. I don't know enough about Miss Ming to, say what's really going on, but I do know that there was, alcohol in her system at the time of this incident, a lot of alcohol in the system. I do know that the amount that blood alcohol level suggests that this is not, a night out. This is a consistent problem to have that much alcohol in your system and to be able to drive a motor vehicle. However, this is an arraignment. We are not at the point where Ms. Ming is convicted of anything, and I'm inclined to reduce the bond. I'm going to set the bond at $50,000, 10% with a GPS tether house arrest. Another condition of this bond, Ms. Ming, you cannot drive while this matter is pending. Ma'am, I'm not allowing work release at this time because honestly, I cannot trust you behind the wheel, or, I don't want to put you in a situation where you think you have to drive to get to work. Can't happen right now. These are serious allegations, and you're going to have your day in court. And, however this works out, justice is going to be met. Ma'am, your next date is going to be, oops,
August 20th, probable cause.
okay, 1 second, Mr. Cripps, let me just make sure. All right, August 2nd, 2020 for probable cause hearing, and that is before Judge Giles. And that concludes the hearing.
Thank you.
Judge, just a couple of things. Number one, thank you very much. We really appreciate this. And secondly, Ms. Murphy, will this remain your case?
Yes, it's my understanding. Also, just really quick, there was a mistake with the habitual notice, because you're absolutely correct. There's no felony history. So I just wanted to let you know that'll get changed down the road.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, that concludes the hearing. Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.
You too.
Mr. Upshaw,